This is why the fucking game's dying. Everybody covers the hero side.
Hey, I think the stream is up. Hey, what's up, everyone? It's episode 48 of the DCUO Project Podcast. I'm Count Chocula. Let me introduce everyone that we have in our chat tonight. We are going to try to be on the live server to run the new alert. If we can make it happen, we've got 3 people. But right now we have Vagrant from the PC. Say what's up.
What's up?
What's up? We have Crappy Heels, as usual. He's going to be DPSing the alert for us, hopefully.
Oh, Lord.
What's up, Krabby?
Not much.
Sound check. Speak up.
This guy says, oh, Lord, geez.
We have Kaiser with us, as usual. What's up, Kaiser?
Wait a minute. This is still the DCUO project? I was promised the Final Fantasy project.
Oh, I'm going to boot you out then, because you got the wrong...
Oh,
God damn it, Cal.
This is the Talk About Super Patriot cast. What are you talking
And
about?
then we have...
That's 7-second fights.
We have Puppeteer. Sound check.
Yes.
What's up?
Yes, Metropolis is my city.
He was whooping that ass yesterday.
Yeah.
Let us hear about that. Let us hear this story.
Whooping that
No,
ass.
I just got one thing to say. After that fight, SP, you do not attack the Bohemian nightclub. I hope you learned your lesson.
No, you don't attack Puppeteer.
He was upset, so he went and started beating on level 4s. Don't you know that's how you make yourself feel better?
Oh yeah, you need to get 7 other people together and beat on level 4s because Puppeteer beats you and your boy 2-on-1.
Okay, let's just go ahead and put the story out there. I'm lonely puppeteer out there farming.
Lonely
for bits,
Puppeteer.
you know?
Shut the fuck up.
Kaiser's in the group. We're talking and stuff. We're going through there, and here's Super Patriot. I barely seen him. He decides to swoop in and start hitting me. And then a buddy comes with him. I don't know if it was with him or whatever. It was somebody else. So they're 2v1 of me. Both got their ass fucking put on the ground. And right at the end, Kaiser got to come in and teabag them.
Yeah.
That's what happens, man. You start hitting somebody. I was trying to be a good citizen. I was out there cleaning up fucking Metro Hospital and doing all kinds of good shit, and he was out there trying to hit on me.
I just got one thing to say about the whole situation. PvP phase.
That's funny.
PvP phase.
I want to see you. Hey, Puppeteer.
Then Kaiser goes, hey, yeah, he's out here beating on level 4s at Bohemia. I was like, that's fucking funny.
He had a whole group too. It was like him and 7 other people. Like seriously, and he's not even in the front. He's sitting in the back throwing like ranged moves.
Hey, Puppeteer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna set up a you against Orbit match.
Okay,
that would be interesting.
I want to see that.
Oh yeah, what I forgot to say is no, he didn't get whooped. He got Nimbus Yosh.
Oh,
nice.
No, I want to see you in Orbit. I want to see a you and Orbit fight. I know you can whip Super Patriot with one hand and Nimbus Yosh easy. I'd like to see you against...
Orbit probably whoop my ass, too.
Shit, I'd like to see you against Orbit. That would be an excellent fight. I'd like to see
He makes Earth look good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, he does. I'll tell you what, I'll at least get 1 kill. I'll tell you that.
Shit, that's going to be a good match. I'd pay money to see that one. I'm just saying. We may have to make that one happen.
I don't know. You'll have to help me with, like, I'm broke, so you have to give me a respect token so I can go back to flight. I heard that's how you're supposed to PvP.
Come on,
fly above people and just throw crap all day.
Yeah.
You got that loyalty. But anyway, thanks everyone for joining us out in the chat. Hopefully the quality's okay this week. Twitch was acting up last week, big time. So hopefully the quality's a little better this week. So
don't blame Twitch when it's your Windows computer.
No, it was Twitch, buddy. It wasn't anything wrong with my system. It was Twitch.
It's your system.
Nah, come on. Hey, Galaxy Souls in the chat. What's up, man? How you doing? Shockwave says Nimbus isn't bad. It's just Orbit is really good. I disagree with you. I think Orbit's really good, and I think Nimbus is really terrible.
Like I said,
yeah,
Orbit's
really good,
time.
but Nimbus is bad.
I was mental for a long time, and every shield in the world is not going to help you if you're on your back every 2 seconds. Just going to say.
Anyway.
I mean, did you see that disqualified video?
Oh,
No,
I forgot to get the I knew I was forgetting something. I was going to put that
I've never seen such a YouTube. I've never seen a YouTube personality
Put the link up in
run
the
into the
fucking,
PD
Put the link
so
up
many
so
times.
people can go watch it if they haven't seen it.
I need to make one of you guys moderators so you guys can do that. Yeah, somebody go watch Disqualified DCUO. I think that's the name of their channel. And you want to see a little bitch run? There you go.
Nimbus Joe's running
I'll
like a
only
bitch.
be
Run
I'll
like
only
a
be moderator
bitch.
If you make me a thing that's called Puppeteer Bot.
Puppeteer bot.
And it's not him just running once, it's him running multiple times.
Multiple
Being
times.
such a
yeah.
pussy that he had to dive in the fucking police station away from fucking somebody.
Yeah. That's funny.
Getting his ass beat on the police station portal.
See, the thing is I don't understand it. Like, was he scared that he might get on video getting his ass
Of
whooped?
course, that's what he's scared of.
But he got put on video running like a little bitch. That's worse.
Because he talks trash, and you can't talk trash if you get something like that up. He's trying to save face.
Well, for one, you got to be good to talk. I mean, you should.
Well, there's
you
two
should be good when
prerequisites
you
for talking
talk
trash.
trash,
One,
yeah.
you have to either be good, or two, you have to at least be able to take a loss and be
Hey.
like, okay, fine, I lost. You can't be.
It looks like somebody put the link up, Mr. Fresh Gameplay. That may not be the link to that video. Looks like somebody might have put the link up in the chat. So
Go put the link up in the chat so everybody could see that. It's a good video.
well, anyway, let's move on. We got some DCUO stuff to talk about, actually, with the Amazon Fury up on the test server. Now, I haven't had a chance to play too much of the content yet. I know Vagrant has. He's been worried about subs and views. He's been
Subs and views.
He's been making videos. He's been branching out, making videos.
What about the game that we play?
Yeah, that's part of what I'm talking about. But anyway, so what's up, Vagrant? What's your thoughts on the new Amazon Fury so far? I know you're
Well, from
dying
what
to
I've
talk about it, man.
played- From what I've played, I've only played the 2 duos and the Iconic Visions. I haven't done too much exploring of Gotham Under Siege. But the 2 duos are fun. They're nothing special though. They're just, duos.
What do you mean? I mean, like what drops?
It doesn't really bring anything new. But what drops is like level 90 gear, I believe.
Yeah.
That are unattuned, of course. Every single piece is unattuned.
That's the nice thing that they've added.
Which one did you say was the harder one? I'm going to do one of those iconic anomalies right now while we're not doing that.
Circe's is harder by far.
I want to do that
You
one.
know,
I like to
though,
get my ass kicked.
Being that it's the introduction to Tier 6, I still do wish it was a little bit higher item level. Just a little bit higher.
You know what, though? If it was better than something you could buy at T5, though, that would be crappy.
Well, I mean, they made that mistake with Tier 5 when they first introduced Tier 5. Even the iconic stuff, even the iconic anomalies, if you didn't have, like, the best stuff, I think it was better.
Well, even if the buyable stuff was, like, even if it was just 1 or 2 higher, like, I see what they're trying to do. It's not really them adjusting. It's also the fact that I feel like they're making it 92 because they want to keep that recruiter friend utility belt in the Ring of Omnipotence relevant. Like, this is 93. They're trying not to let it get obsolete like the Helm of Omnipotence. Like, it's Tier 5 stuff. You don't need to worry about that. Make the item level 93 or 94 or something on the new stuff. You don't have to keep that old stuff relevant.
It could be like what I said before we started, where they're realizing that they just can't inflate their stats too much. Because then everything becomes irrelevant eventually.
Yeah, if they don't level
sync.
Eventually they're going to have to deal with that problem.
Oh, Cersei has hand blasters, really?
Yeah,
Oh.
you didn't know that? Why
No,
are you
man,
running?
I don't play Cersei.
Why are you running that? Because we're gonna be trying to recruit somebody. If anybody's out on the test server on the villain side and wants to run like a tank or something, I don't know if that applies to the people, anybody that's in our chat, but we are probably going to need to recruit a tank for the
I
alert.
said gaze into Cersei's bowl. How could I pass up a bowl?
Hey, you should see if Trexlight wants to do it.
Like I said, we'll probably be trying to recruit somebody.
But
Anyway.
all in all, the new content's pretty fun. I've heard the alert is pretty ridiculous in terms of the ad's health.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
But the duos are fun. They bring in some new mechanics that I would like to see in future content. Like in, I think it's Port Paradise. At the final boss, you're able to like control these ballistas, and it's like puts you in a like what's the like a like a first-person shooter mode perspective while you're manning the ballista, and you have to aim it at the statue. And I thought that was pretty cool. I would like to see more.
So like you're
like that.
basically like you're jumping into a turret. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you jump into a turret and you have to aim it at the statue. You don't have to do that. You can burn the statue down without using the ballistas for a feat, I believe. But it's cool to see like mechanics like that, and I would like to see that in future content.
If they're adding something where you go into first person mode to shoot some statues and alert.
Oh no!
I want a new weapon added to the game. I want a new weapon tree called sniper rifle, so I could go into PvP phase and piss some heroes off. Like, I'm over on Lex Tower. I don't care if you just came out of Midtown Police Department.
Could you imagine a sniper rifle with a scope in this game? Oh my god!
I want a sniper rifle.
Don't even go there. Come on.
Hey, I mean,
sniper rifles.
Off topic, man. On topic of this DLC, I gotta say something. One thing that's been driving me nuts is how people are like, "Oh, thank you, developers, for making weapon mastery, separate from the DLC." People need to realize. How are they going to lock that out? How are they going to make balance in the game without doing that? That was all for them. That was nothing for you.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
It's not. They might have put it in the update, but I can guarantee that it did not say, "Oh, well, this will make everybody happy," is the reason why we're doing it. No, I can guarantee that's not how it was. They're probably like, "Oh, well, this is going to be really hard to lock, and we're going to have 36,000 threads saying, oh, weapon mastery's so overpowered. Why is it so pay to win?"
Oh yeah, of course you're gonna get.
They couldn't. That's a huge thing. You can't. That's a huge game mechanic. You can't release that shit without it being.
And that's what I'm saying. It wasn't because we want to be nice to the community and give them something for free.
They had no choice.
To do that. Yeah.
That was a no-brainer.
It was gonna be way too. It was way too imperative for combat for them to make it to where you had to have the DLC for it. And you can almost argue that utility belts are the same way. Almost.
Well, speaking of utility belts, don't some utility belts drop within the new content, like the
in the iconic visions? You have a chance to get some utility belts, which is good.
That is good.
Since
What's the level?
Those.
What's the level of the utility belt?
I think 90, just like all the other gear.
Well, no, isn't there some 89 gear? Because when I ran them, the 89 gear, there was some 89 gear that dropped. The weapons were 89.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the weapons weren't 90; they were 89.
Here's the
206 DPS per
All
second.
the stuff in my inventory is 90, so I don't know. You could be right.
Yeah, I've got it on video. I mean, I got like a unattuned bow that was 89. It's a 206.
Okay,
DPS.
well then for sure in the duos, level 90 gear drops.
Yeah, I haven't ran the duo. Now level 90 gear, the armor. Level 90 armor, the Amazon soldier style, does drop in the solos. I know that. So
then what drops in the duo?
Well, I think the same thing.
Okay, but here's the issue with the utility belt. If there are 90 utility belts dropping, then that means the majority of the community doesn't need it because we still got the 90 belts from A and B.
Well, Puppet doesn't. Puppet's going to love this.
Finally got
you're going to be able to... Now, if you don't get one, hey Puppet, if you don't get one in the solos, you need to put in a ticket.
You see I want to know what the slots.
I got a tank though. I got a tank one. So
I want to know what the slots are on the new belts because it's going to still be hard to beat the what is it, like one trinket 3 wild card or 3 trinket 1 wild card thing from?
It's probably all consumable.
Yeah, if it's got consumables on it, I'll stick with the A and B one. Thank you.
I think the devs said that they wanted to make it to where utility belts going forward are going to be You trinket, consumable, wild card.
Trinket, consumable, wild card.
Oh,
That's
why
good.
consumable?
That's a perfect.
Because that's a good balance.
Yeah, that's a good. There's nothing wrong with that.
loadout.
I need trinkets.
You can have
Utility
Wild
bucket,
card.
Trinkets beyond trinkets.
It's called wild cards.
You aren't gonna need fucking orbital strikes anymore. Those things are turned into trash.
That's another thing. Can
Well,
we please get a tier 5 and like a boost 3 and a boost 4 on the home turf stuff?
That may be coming in league halls.
Yeah, we need
Yeah,
a
that
boost on
could
the
be
home turf
coming.
stuff.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they give it something good for league halls, like something really
I'm
good.
surprised that they didn't make one when Tier 5 came out.
Make what? A
boost 3.
A new boost? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised at that as well. They kind of needed that. They need to kind of redo those white mods. They need to make them a little bit more relevant.
Penetrating strikes, I hear, is still buggy as hell.
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
Oh my god, I'm such a noob with hand blasters.
Oh my
Holy
god,
fuck.
I wish I could watch what you're doing.
Dude, no, I'm glad.
I
no
thought
one
I was
can see
bad
me.
with the shield.
I mean, I haven't died yet, but man, I
Yeah.
cannot.
You know what
dude.
would be terrible with league halls though?
What's that?
If you walk into a league hall and there's a giant statue of a unicorn.
Well, we all know that's not going to happen unless it's a pink one named Trinket you can line your base with.
There's gonna be a big ass statue of Puppeteer in that motherfucker. What the fuck you talking about?
What, most deaths?
Bullshit.
Yeah, I'm still interested on how they're going to make all that work. Like kind of like
Least
that,
life.
like a little mini leaderboard. That's going to be interesting. So
Well, we all
Yeah,
know
I'm
you're
more
gonna be at the
excited
bottom
for
of
that
count.
DLC than Amazon Fury Part 1.
I can't get excited for Amazon Fury, Vagrant. I'm having a hard time caring. I mean, I want to run the alert, but with no
Yeah.
raid, you know.
I mean, it's this. To be fair, this is just Sons of Trigon
True.
again. But I
True.
mean, I enjoyed Sons of Trigon,
Yeah.
and like I said, I called it back. It was like 3 episodes ago where I said it seemed like Supergirl and Wonder Girl are not going to be part of the DLC. I called that.
Yep. Yeah.
But
Wonder
yeah,
Woman,
it's
Cersei.
just 3 daily missions, which is I like daily missions. They need more of that. They need to have at least a couple daily missions per DLC, in my opinion. They need to keep quests in the game.
Well,
But
they should have just made a raid
Or-
instead of an alert. I mean, I don't know.
well, this is the thing that's getting a little weird with operations and alerts. They're separating them, and then it just makes the menu look wonky when there's only like 1 alert in that tier. For
Right.
instance, tier 5 has only 1 alert, so it just looks, it makes the content look a little scattered and a little unorganized. And a lot of the menus are still unorganized, like operations and
Well,
alerts.
here's an idea. Me and Ninja Smurf were talking about this the other day. For membership benefits, why don't they start adding stuff like they did in the past? Like, remember when we got Inner as an alert to everybody? Why not add another Tier 5 alert as part of an update for everybody? Why not, in an update before summer hits, add a generic raid that's Tier 6? Maybe continue on the Kondak thing after Black Adam flew off, or something like.
They
Give us
wouldn't
some more
add- they wouldn't
content, like
add
per
new
month, like per
content.
update, for our membership.
They wouldn't
Start doing
add
that again.
new content to updates. They haven't done that in forever, man.
Yeah, but they have to start it. Come on, give us something.
So you're saying instead of just always doing a DLC package and we have to wait 4 or 5 months?
No, we wait 3 to 4 months for every DLC. I'm saying maybe,
Why not do a monthly content update where you add an alert?
even if they just said like, "Hey guys,
Yeah.
here's an update, and we gave you a new challenge lobby, or we gave you a new duo."
Yeah, new
Or
duo.
like,
this
occasionally we'll get a random
Yeah.
alert.
See, they used to do that.
They need
for
to
the
start
first
again.
9 updates of the game. For the first 9 updates of the game, it was literally new content
Right.
in an update.
month. Right,
Then they stopped once DLCs became big,
right.
and then game updates became patches,
Well, the problem is
glorified patches.
it's 4 or 5 months between DLCs. Let's
It's
call
more
it
like
4
3
months.
or 4.
Well,
More
if
like
if
4.
the DLC
See, like, here's the thing that I've been kind of hoping on. After they're done tweaking the game, they're gonna go back to that model with game updates.
They're never gonna be done.
Because I mean, back then, like in the game update, like 20s or so, I think every 1 or 2 they'd be like, "Here's a new PvP map," or like, "Here was a new." I think they added like Inner at some point during the 20s updates, but they every now and then they were like, "Here's a new PvP map." See, like I'm kind of wondering why they stopped that for a little bit. I feel like it's because they're trying to go back and fix a lot of stuff with the game.
They're too busy listening to idiots that worry about balancing in the game when it wasn't really that big of an issue. Just because somebody's butthurt about the scorecard is no reason to freaking overhaul your combat system. There's no reason to do it.
Well, I felt that it was coming anyways.
Yeah.
Wait till all this stuff, starts.
Not to mention
getting into live.
It's probably not going to be until like game update 50 because they also want to go back and add mechanics to every single power that doesn't have a mechanic.
They're doing that halfway now. They're adding all these PIs to stuff.
No, not power
Light's got a whole new
mechanics like Earth's Aftershock, Rage's ability to switch between precision and might, Celestial's combos, Hard Light's combos. They're trying to add that for every single power eventually.
Well, I think they need to go back to getting monthly updates out. And, they don't have to give us a lot every month. Just like we were saying, give us one little thing. Like somebody in the chat mentioned League of Assassins. That was an awesome update. League of Assassins was cool. It kept everyone busy.
Well, like I said, that was back during
that was back updates. That's like update 5 or something. Update 6 or something like that.
Like you said, Tier 5 alerts need fleshing out. Here's something simple. We already got Outer and Inner's alert. Tier 5 alert. Subconstruct. Rehash it for 4 players. Stuff like that. They can just, even if it's rehashing.
Well, I'd like to see some new stuff.
I know new stuff too, but I'm saying they sometimes can still do that too.
Right, and drop,
because at this point their mentality is that's something that they could save for a DLC.
Well,
no one's.
I don't know.
But see, here's my question. We all know that they already have. See, like they have DLC 10 on the test server right now, right? Probably in their inner servers, they already have probably up to DLC 12 like being created. They probably have a lot of updates going forward on their inner servers, like being created as we speak. As in, like they probably have up to like DLC 12 on their inner servers, because they always have a lot of stuff like
right. I know what you're saying.
Being created like way in the future, like forward.
Right. I know what you're saying. Yeah, I wonder how far they do go ahead. I mean, I wonder how much of the Amazon Fury they had done like 3 months ago. You know what I mean? How much they had. They have to have some of it already like plotted out, planned out, But there's just not a whole lot to it. I mean, I don't know.
There really isn't.
I don't know if they're running on a skeleton development crew, which might be the case. You know what I mean? There might be cutbacks or what have you, but I don't know. It just seems like we have to wait this long for a DLC, and then the DLC comes out, and then it's like,
you could complete it in a day.
Yeah, at most 2 weeks.
Let's be honest about the solos and the duos. They're only going to remain relevant as long as people need to finish the style. With 90 gear, people are just going to spam the alert, and there's only so far people are going to take that. There's really not much else to do.
Well, keeping people around to farm styles really isn't helping your game. I mean, if the only reason why a lot of the veteran players are getting on to farm styles, your game.
In terms of difficulty, I'm saying this right now. Just like Sons of Trigon, I swear, devs, if you make another feat like that Primeval Demon Crat,
that's what
I do not want to deal with that.
Honestly, the only reason I am even looking forward to this is just to add some skill points.
I do not want another Primeval Demon.
There really isn't a lot of Okay, let me count real quick.
I could give a shit less about it.
I feel so bad with
the DLC only gives you about 4 to 5 skill points when you complete all of them.
Shit, I'll take them.
Yeah, with this one, I mean, we can't see the progression of the feat in the original list because, I mean, 80% of the list, 80-90% of the list is just 10-point feats, but we don't know. I didn't see if there's any like progressive feats, like that turn into a 25
like
or
stuff where it was
The only one that is like would probably take a while is the time and time again feat.
What's that one?
what is? Let me ask
That's
you this,
the one where
Vagrant.
you have to do the iconic visions 100 more times.
Oh no.
Oh, is that they? That's the question I was just about ready to ask you, Vagrant. Do they have another one of those?
Oh wait, they might have removed that actually because
I didn't see it in the list.
Yeah, they removed it. Wow.
Go down to the other one and see if it's in the other list.
Hey, you know what I can do here?
Yeah, check if it's in Origin Crisis.
In a little bit, I'll get on the. We'll get on the
can't
test
actually
server in a little
because,
bit. We'll go to the feat
If it
list.
is in Origin Crisis, I'd probably have to complete time after time,
Oh,
which
I
is
see what
complete
you're saying.
100 iconic solo challenges.
That's
Oh,
probably
okay.
what it is.
Yeah, I've already
That's
done
probably
with.
where it is
I'm
then.
already done with all that. So. I mean,
That's
we.
probably where time and time again is.
Yeah, I
then.
mean, when Sons of Trigon came out, I took a nice little 3-month break because it just bored me, and
now
I
you
was
can't
pumped
finish
about
Primeval Demons.
exactly, and I was pumped about
That's what
Celestial. I even changed my alt to Celestial, and that just wasn't enough to sell it for me. So, weapon matching sure as hell ain't enough.
Yeah. Well,
it does make this DLC kind of feel shallow because they ripped away the like big, one of the big like features that was part of DLC 10, since they realized that they do have to give it to everybody. So it kind of feels like the last laugh, and a lot of people, no, not the last laugh. It kind of feels like, at the most, probably home turf.
See, I liked home turf.
Yeah, I thought it was home turf.
I kind of
But home
like.
turf only had the player-owned houses. It didn't have like a huge like gameplay feature.
Right.
Which is
where
what I mean by
You
gameplay
know,
feature is
But
that there was either
we hadn't had
Another
solo
thing-
stuff. We hadn't had solo stuff in a while, so it seemed kind of new.
You know, though, another thing I was talking with Ninja about is like, I wonder if they're doing this on purpose. Like, you know, I've harped on it before. Like, they have to be careful this year with competition. I wonder if they're just like, yeah, we know we're going to take a shot somewhere between April and June with Elder Scrolls and Final Fantasy. We'll just release this, let them have their fun, and then when those subs are up, we're going to hit them with, you know, Apocalypse, Dark Side, Halls of Power, and get people back. Like, they're just being lax right now on
Well,
purpose.
right now, which is what is funny, is if that is true, they don't care about the PC side. PC side is so dead right now. It's not even funny. It takes forever for a PvP queue to pop.
Not,
Well, we
Even on
not-
days that you would find like a lot of players on.
not according to some people on the forums that play PC. They think it's a fucking booming industry on the fucking PC.
It's really not.
It's
at
not.
all.
That's because people in the fucking PC. I mean, people on the forums are fucking idiots. I can't even go there anymore. People are such fucking idiots.
It's so dead on the PC side, guys.
It is.
It's a fucking ghost town, man.
I was updating my live PC server the other day, and I got on. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like. I don't know the PC. I don't know if they're bored. I don't know if they're burnt
a
out
lot
on
of
the
people
content.
left for Elder
you know.
Scrolls, dude. A lot of people left for Elder Scrolls. Half my guild left for Elder Scrolls.
Oh no! According to some of those idiots on the forums, that wasn't going to happen, Vagrant. No one was going to leave.
Well, see, half the people on forums are playing PlayStation.
Right. But here's the thing. The person that had that argument said, well, no one left when Rift came out. Well, Rift came out the same time DC Universe came out. So you can't really count that. Plus, Rift isn't on a console. And they were saying, well, Final Fantasy, no one left. Well, some people did leave for a while. But that was, once again, that wasn't on a console.
Yeah, I know at least 4 people that left to play the game.
Now, these are console MMOs coming.
Well, we also have to put the fact that with Final Fantasy was PS3 with no voice chat whatsoever. PS4's cross game chat gives the option for voice chat, so it is a legitimate threat now. The one thing that held it back is fixed.
Right.
Yo, is this the last boss where it says gain access to Palace? That's the last boss.
The last boss is General Ptolemy. You have to fight if you're doing. Are you doing the Cersei or are you doing the Wonder Woman?
I'm doing the Cersei, man.
Oh.
The first boss killed me twice, man. I don't need.
What
I've
a
never
bum.
even used. I've
No.
never used in my life the
Yeah.
DPS.
You can
I
do it,
mean,
Crappy.
Fucking not melee wise. Anyway.
Why would you start doing that during the show?
I guess I wanted to experience it.
Well, I tried to get you. We tried to run that duo and do a dual com video, but they were taking the server down, so the server was going off for maintenance. So we have
Well, either the PC's probably so dead if they do another PvE challenge on the PC side, they'd probably teleport the group of heroes into the Hall of Doom, and the heroes will outnumber the villains.
I know it's
See,
terrible.
they can't do that because it just wouldn't work.
got somebody that said they're watching this for our podcast live for the first time. Mshia, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but hey, what's up?
So
We'll give you a shout out. Shockwave said he might actually go back to Call of Duty.
Oh Lord!
no, don't do
Oh,
that.
dude.
Don't do it to yourself.
But man, like I feel like this DLC needed like at least maybe one more alert or something,
right.
or an
Fuck, give me a
operation.
couple-
Is,
Give us a
this
utility
game,
belt with fucking 6 slots. I'll be happy with that.
no, this game is all about group. The thing that drives everyone in this game is raids. They want a raid with every
Right.
content. The lack of a raid.
Well,
And-
they're finally realizing that, and they're changing their DLC construction to
Right.
where every DLC is going to have a
Gonna have
raid.
a raid.
Every single
Even
one.
if it was a rush job though, like something put together, I still wish they had one because this is what's going to be the wake up call. If they're not just playing dead and doing what I said and taking the shot, they're going to realize this summer because with stuff out there, but with tier 6 and no raid, and we know we're not going to get a raid until Halls of Power, and they're going to wait to unveil that for 3 months, which is SOE Live. So we're not going to have a raid all summer. This is going to be the slowest and deadest summer since launch, probably since the mega server.
Since the hack.
I don't know.
All that crap
It
turned
was.
off.
I'd have to say the game was every year. There's been a really dead slump time. Every single
Yeah.
year there's
Yeah,
been.
it's
one.
usually fall though. Summer's the busy time.
Well,
gonna
no,
hurt
I
this
wouldn't
year.
have to say that, because when Last Laugh came out, the game was still kind of dead. Because Last Laugh
Let's
wasn't
be
huge.
honest. Last Laugh was horrible.
Last Laugh wasn't. Well, to me, I loved Last Laugh because I was like, "There's barely any PvP in this game," and when Last Laugh came out, that's really what brought me to PvP a lot. Then, what was another time where the game was kind of? I felt like during home turf, a lot of players didn't really play during home turf.
Hey, Mr. Fresh Gameplay has a question in the chat. It said, is the gear dropped in the content better than the buyable one?
No.
No.
No, the new
Absolutely
tier
not.
6 vendor, which is called Vendor 10,
Yep.
in the Gotham Under Siege area.
It's that little robot. Vendor.
As soon as you go into Gotham Under Siege, whether you're hero or villain, you're going to see a vendor style guy right next to you.
Yep.
It will sell gear. It's not styles, but the gear sold there is where you spend your Marks of Fury.
100
And you
CR.
can also buy the weapons there as well.
You need 100 CR
It
to access.
seems like if you want higher gear drops than the Bible gear, that's always what drops in raids.
It's 100 CR to access the new content also.
Yeah, this gear is just going to step us up for the raid.
Yep.
Yeah.
This is just a stepping stone.
So this is so hold on. That just made me think of something. So the vendor is inside of the instance, right?
No.
No, it's inside.
No,
Gotham.
the vendor is in Gotham.
See,
And
here's
then-
here's what
The
happens.
alternate Gotham.
You know where the ranks teleporter is outside the Hall of Doom? Well, there is a Themyscira outpost, or I forget what they call it, and you go into there,
Themyscira? What
and
the
then
hell
from
is
there you
Themyscira?
go to Gotham.
Okay, so but the new Gotham, it's an instance-based thing, right?
Yeah,
Think of
it's
it like this.
Gotham
It's
Kinda
just
like
like
Waypoint.
ranks. You
But
go in the
so-
ranks and you buy the 90
Yeah.
gear.
But
You
what
go
I'm
in the Gotham
wondering
gear.
is, you have to have the DLC to get in that
Yes.
portal, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Themyscira
I mean,
command post.
is this the first gear where they've locked the tier vendor in an actual instance? Because I mean,
No,
before
it was-
you know,
Word of
no,
Light.
'cause-
If you didn't have access to that, you couldn't go
Well,
to
Yeah,
no.
it's the same with Sons of Trigon.
Well, War of the Light had that, but I'm talking about an actual tier. Because tier 5.
Oh, I hear you. I see what you mean. No, you're right.
They've actually locked
he's right.
in the thing.
He's right because this tier 6 isn't in the Hall of Doom vendor. This tier is actually in the Gotham battle or the Gotham Under Siege zone.
If you think about it, though, they would have to buy the DLC.
They ran out of room.
You can't buy the gear without Fury.
They ran out of room, Puppet.
Puppet, you can't buy the gear without Marks of Fury. You can't get Marks of Fury without DLC 6, DLC 11 or whatever we're on now.
That was the same way with Reality, but it's the same way it's been with the tiers. But the thing is it eventually gets to Triumph. But when it gets to Triumph, if you don't have in the progression thing, like let's say tier 7 comes and people are trying to progress up to tier 7 the right way, if they don't buy, if premium or free to play players, or I should just say premium, doesn't buy that gear, that DLC, that could be a big chunk to where they can't progress any farther if that's locked under a DLC. You see what I'm saying? At least the other ones, when Manta goes to Marks of Triumph, they can go purchase it with Marks of Triumph they've had from other DLCs to keep their progression going. That seems like that's going to be a big hit later on down the road if they don't move that vendor.
Well, to be fair, probably the next DLC is going to have an iconic set that's going to be in a glass tube somewhere in the Hall of Doom and in the Watchtower.
Yeah,
I hope.
This is
usually
the first.
They start the first tier out.
Because there's no iconic set in this DLC.
Okay. But this is what he's saying is this is the first actual tier gear that's not in the Hall of Doom.
Yeah, that's actually started a new tier.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is a small-scale DLC, and all the small-scale DLCs had their armor sets locked within their instance.
Okay.
No, not.
But it wasn't.
Not
oh my
Manta.
god, this dude just fucked me up with some crazy bow and arrow
That was a
shit.
large-scale DLC, though.
But
Manta was considered large-scale DLC with Origin Crisis.
Well, what I'm trying to say is they didn't have that scale base back then. It was just, at the start of a tier.
It started with Origin Crisis, though.
It's gonna be a progression thing. You got to think about it like that.
Well, they'll be able to progress
if
with
they
it.
have let's say they have a 95, vendor for Marks of Fury, correct? That's whatever, or not 95. Whatever what's their 92 is the highest now. Let's say it's like a 94 or something. And you have the other vendor that's locked in there, the original first tier 6 vendors locked in an instance that you have to buy a DLC to get to. If they don't make it perfect to where you can get to the other through modding and stuff, because everything's locked at 100 CR, which you have to have another DLC to get to too.
I see what you're saying.
Well, here's
the fix, Puppet. Here's the quick fix. The next DLC that drops, Halls of Power, like we said, it's going to have the stuff in the tube. Once that drops, it'll cost the exact same. The exact same cost Marks of Fury as the other one, so that won't be a problem no more because you can buy the iconic set from Halls of Power.
Well, we all know that Halls of Power is gonna put this is like a no-brainer. Halls of Power isn't gonna bring a new instance. It's just gonna be the stuff you queue for.
Yes.
So they would put the armor vest in Halls of Doom or the Hall of Doom or Watchtower, because where else are they going to put it? They're not going to put it in another DLC instance because that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, you're not going to. I don't think you're going to be warping anywhere. You're not going to be teleporting anywhere in the Halls of Power. I think it's going to be queuing up inside of your.
It's going to be like Origin Crisis, where you queued up for everything.
Yeah.
So.
And you'll be defending your league.
So pretty much, Puppet. You wouldn't have to worry about that. It's just in this
I'm not
DLC,
worried about it because I'm legendary. But I'm just saying,
that's
what
I'm saying though. Like in every small scale DLC they've had though, that bring a new instance, they locked that gear within that instance. Central City, when that first came out, to get the reverse gear, you had to go in there.
Yeah, but reverse gear wasn't a tier.
It was considered tier 2.5 though.
Well, it's not an actual tier. You didn't have to have that. Like, all the gear that dropped in there, that was barely minimal. Everything else could bring your combat rating, so you didn't even have to use that.
You actually don't need this tier, though, because
DLC that
the requirement for tier 6 is 100 CR. You don't need this tier set to get into tier 6.
Yeah, but you don't need your tier set to get in these instances of tier 6. If somebody buys the next DLC after this one, and it has a lock of, like, 103 or 104, or like let's say it's like a 104 lock before you have to go into the next one or something. If you have to have stuff that you have to buy here, you have to go in there. It doesn't seem like it should be in there. The start of a tier shouldn't be in there. I mean, tier 4 was out, tier 5 was out. I don't think it should be in there. I think it's gonna be a problem. I bet it gets moved.
Yeah, Mr. Fresh Gameplay asked, did they raise the Marks of Triumph cap? They had to. They had no choice.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
You know, I don't understand why they just keep Marks of Reality. It's okay to have a couple different marks for PvE. I don't have a problem with that.
Just imagine, this is the problem, though.
Well,
Just imagine they would have kept every mark
the
that
only
they had
reason
to have.
they do that, the only reason they've done that is because World of Warcraft does it.
There you go. But other
they unify their currency as well. That's the only reason they unified currency.
yeah, but I
Because other
think they
games
should
do
still
it.
keep. They should have kept Reality for a little longer. I mean,
In my opinion, they should have kept all the currencies.
I don't
thought
know
it
about
was
all the
kinda cool.
currency, but you know.
In my opinion, it was kind of like, why did you make the art for it if you're just going to unify everything?
Right.
Yeah, they should have just left it, but then.
Because I mean,
left us
for
with the fucking
instance,
thing.
for
You
instance,
could
who's
change
going to
it.
log in nowadays that still has fucking marks of distinction? Not many people.
I have a couple teams that have marks of distinction.
Marks
on
of
them.
distinction. I didn't even remember about that. I forgot.
Or fucking,
Well, then
Marks of
there's
allegiance.
things like marks of allegiance.
yeah, there you go.
Hey, we got another question in the chat, Darkstar, and I think we talked about this earlier. Do the solos count toward the 100 iconic anomalies feats?
Yes, I think
I believe they do. Yeah.
If they don't, they probably will. It'll
Yeah.
probably be a glitch.
That would only make... Well, I mean, are they calling them iconic anomalies? I mean,
They're calling them iconic visions.
so I don't know.
I think I think challenges moving forward are always going to be iconics.
Okay. So...
Because that seems like what they want to do, because they do that because giving you a character, they don't want to just, you know, rip away the ability to play your character. They want to keep content challenging. And by making you play a character that has set stats and a set loadout that you can't change, will keep that content always challenging. Like, say in a couple of years, Tier 8 comes out. Iconic visions of Wonder Woman and Circe and Huntress and Bizarro are still going to be challenging because they have set stats. And that's why they're doing that.
I don't know, because they bumped the difficulty down to the other one. It's a super joke. I went
They bumped
back
the
and
difficulty
looked
of
at
That's
what?
killing me.
What
What
they
the fuck?
it. They bumped the difficulty of those the Origin Crisis iconic anomalies.
I never
down.
found them difficult.
The first
I
day...
think
Dude, this
but they
last
bumped
boss
them
is
down.
kicking my ass.
The
He
first
just
day
killed
I
me
had
twice.
problem with Huntress. The Bizarro was always easy. That was always...
I never had a problem with either of them.
Yeah.
I didn't
Me
have a
either.
problem with them. I mean,
I
didn't
thought
have
they
a
were
problem with
easy.
them at
Yeah, I
all,
struggle.
but
I struggle with the
when they-
Huntress one the first day, but after that, after you get it down and get the strategy,
Hey,
it was pretty easy.
Crappy, what are you having problems with, man?
The last boss just killed me twice, man. I don't even know what he's hitting me, but he was blocking and fucking me up.
Seriously, are you playing you're playing a Circe, right?
Yeah, it seems like there was
Are you
like
fighting the
heavy
bow
dot
statue
on
or
me.
the martial arts statue?
The bow?
The bow statue uses this move that it comes out of nowhere. You get no indication that it's coming. It's bullshit. But
Yeah,
you
he's
basically
almost-
have
he's
to stay.
almost
You have
dead,
to
and
stay
then-
ranged.
Yeah.
It does this move where like he'll shoot like 5 shots at you. If you're within melee range, you get hit with all of them, and it does like a quarter of your life in one shot.
He was blocking and he fucked me up. I don't even know how that happened.
You should have
just
started
had-
with the Wonder Woman, Crappy. It's easy.
But yeah,
Is
Crappy,
Wonder
you,
Woman
you
Ham
have to
Blasters?
stay
Crappy,
ranged.
I know
Oh
which
my
one.
god, yeah, he
boss.
just hit me with a bow shot and I'm almost dead from one hit.
See, that's what I'm saying. You have to stay ranged that whole fight.
I was ranged. He fucking nailed me.
Yeah, like I don't know.
You're
The
just
final
not
boss
high-
for Circe is kind of weird. You
might as
have
well
to
just
stay on top
quit.
of counters, and
Well, you guys want to try
it
to
really
get
makes
the,
you counter.
You guys
How
want to
about
try to get the
Michael
alert
Crappy?
started?
You might as
Yeah,
well
let's
try
do
to
that.
quit because I have people talk about that alert takes like 2 hours.
Nah.
Oh, never mind. They changed the health, didn't they? Never mind.
I don't think so.
Not yet.
I thought I just looked at their.
Yeah, I mean, we don't necessarily have to complete it. I mean, just. I don't know how much my frame rates are going to drop when I start the test.
I just know one thing. When it comes to this DLC, you all need to start hashtag no more primeval demons.
I hate that feat. That's one feat I don't even think I'm ever gonna get.
I don't even look at it. I don't even.
You just gotta have dedication. I just went down there and hung out.
I swear to God, if there's a feat in this DLC that says, again, not what I ordered, I'm quitting. I'm not playing anymore.
We're not playing anymore.
Like, this game isn't what I ordered. Not playing.
We're done.
Get the man.
There's really not a lot in terms of like feats, so you really don't have to worry. There's like 2 feats per instance, except for the alert where there's 3.
Galaxy said he has 3 demons. I think I have 6. I actually have like 7 on my alt.
I have 0.
Oh, actually, did you guys hear that they're changing the way headquarters is going to work for PvP soon?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
It's like a really simple fix, and I'm like slapping my head at why they didn't do that sooner.
What's the change?
They're just going to separate the 2 things that happen. So basically, Watchtower headquarters is going to be split up to where you can either queue for a capture the flag assault or a capture and hold Watchtower's headquarters
But
assault.
see, that still doesn't fix it because the
that's what the
rocket's
move
still
is.
bugged. It still just disappears.
But they would probably fix that bug by the time they do it. But what I'm saying is that they're splitting it up. That see, because to me it didn't make sense why you play 2 games in one.
Because the reason
Here's
why
an
you
easy
play
fix.
2 games in once is because people were right before Last Lap came out. People were always saying that they wanted like something where they can, have some iconics where they can get a loot reward in the middle. If you win, and that's the whole reason that happened. Because when Last Lap was out, you had a box that you could hit if you won the first part. In your little area, there was a box that you hit that gave you PvP marks, gave you extra ones.
Look.
That was the whole reason why it was 2 separate parts.
Here's an easy fix for both headquarters and for the whole game in general. Delete the Watchtower.
Hashtag delete Watchtower. Yeah.
Hashtag delete the Watchtower. Whole game, that fixes like 80% of the problems in the game right now.
Are you on the test server right now, Vagrant?
Yes.
Okay.
I've been on the test server the whole time.
Okay.
So you mean there's actually 3 people in the Hall of Doom now? Wow.
What's your name?
Vagrant.
Look for the only other guy there.
See, this is a new character, so I didn't have you on my friends list. I couldn't remember if it was the same.
It says your friend Count Chocula has logged in, so what you're saying is you haven't fucking added me, you asshole?
No,
I
I'm
found
saying.
out what that move is. Holy shit. I'm just doing
I'm the
a-
asshole. Okay. Anyway, let's not go there. Anyway,
There's an echo.
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 You're echoing.
Why would I be echoing?
You're not echoing to me.
I don't hear the echo.
Huh. Why are you echoing? I don't even have your Twitch up.
It's got to be something on your end, I think.
Oh, it's you're getting in-game chat.
Oh, I have to shut it off. Okay.
Yeah, turn off your mic.
Turn...
We've been telling him that for years.
Shut up, Kaiser. Asshole.
Hey, at least I don't deny
Now,
it.
here's the $1 million question, man. When they revamp electricity and make it good, you going back?
Maybe.
Oh, you want to talk about $1 million questions?
Yeah, let's see. Let's hear $1 million question.
No.
Scrappy.
Yeah.
Don't
What would
open
you
that.
do? What would you
That
do for
ends
$1 million?
badly.
Hey, we're gonna start doing that game.
Would you let a guy come on your face for $1 million?
Hey, Crappy.
What podcast am I on anymore?
We're gonna start doing that game. Race horse or sexual position. You name it.
I like to play Would You Rather and $1 million questions.
Okay, are you
Would you
done
let a
with
dude
that?
come on your face for $1 million?
Are you done with that
Eyes closed,
solo?
mouth shut?
Now, shut. Yeah, I'd let it. $1 million, I'd do it.
For $1 million? Hell yeah.
Not
I'm all over that.
I'd go ahead and just fucking have a whole face peel.
Use
You
of all the
can.
lunatics here.
For $2 million, I'd videotape it.
Use of Kaiser.
Anyway,
Kaiser is refraining from such of these questions. Thank you.
You guys are weird.
Yes, they are.
That's what happens in the villain Hall of Doom when it's dead as fuck. You gotta make up special games like that, entertain ourselves.
That's what happens when Crappy isn't high enough and Count doesn't get his spaghetti dinner.
Oh, I got my spaghetti dinner tonight. Last night I was pissed.
The Count was raging. You should have heard him. He was smashing shit, man. Fucking, he put a wife beater on with a big ass stain on it. Started fucking beating people and shit.
Oh no, wait, hell, hold on, don't do that, because they'll be calling me. Not only are they calling me, those idiots calling me a racist, which yeah, you got to be an idiot to think I'm a racist. But anyway, they're going to be calling me a domestic violence abuser or something also. So
Wait. Can I
Careful what you
cover that
say.
real quick?
yep.
Can I take a second here? Okay. How is what you did racist? You said the only reason you didn't put NY on that action figure shirt was because people would think it's New York, and you don't want to insult New York. So,
Well, no, you definitely don't want to insult New York.
you're not racist. I'm not racist. I know people as friends from all walks of life.
Yeah, Vagrant,
What the hell?
Vagrant in your
especially the homosexual side, huh, Kaiser?
Vagrant in your
You know
convers.
what? Screw you, puppet.
Hold on, Vagrant, with your conversation with Nimbus Yosh, it's like, really? Because I listened to that and I was like, he's like, how can you not think that's racist? Only a moron would think that's racist. I was sitting there going, and you're like, well, Count felt bad about it. No, I didn't. Count thought fucking Nimbus was a fucking idiot for even thinking racism.
Superman,
It's a goddamn.
Well, I said,
Here's my question.
It's a goddamn G.I. Joe doll with an N on it for Nimbus Yosh. If you're that alphabetically challenged, if the first thing that pops into your head is
Look.
racism,
Here's
then
the
you're
question I wanna
probably the
pose.
racist.
And I want the whole community to keep asking this. If you want to go back and say that's racist, this is coming from the dude that makes fun of British people's accents and his buddy SP who called all British people women beaters. You want to talk about racist?
Yeah, you want to talk about prejudice?
What the
really?
hell?
Yeah.
Prejudice.
Really?
Yeah, that's straight up prejudice.
Yeah. Oh well, you got to consider the source, man. I mean, you're talking about fucking morons, man.
Some people only see,
That's the way people. Yeah. So.
That's the problem.
You should just take the N off the shirt and just say loser PvP.
I wonder why Al Sharpton was blowing up my phone the other day, but anyway.
He was
the
calling
gear
you?
in there. The gear
That's
in
your
there
home
is
phone number?
I didn't know that.
Does he hang up after 7 seconds?
7 seconds. 7 second phone calls.
7 seconds.
Oh Jesus. That guy's a fucking. Oh man. Anyway.
Yo, I thought we were doing the alert.
Yeah.
I think Orbit hit him in the head one too many times in that PvP match.
I think he was sniffing paint chips as a kid or some shit. I don't know. He's been watching too much wrestling or some shit. I don't know what his problem is.
Oh, what, you can't salvage that stuff? Can you not salvage on the test server?
So I just want to go ahead and
Should be
say
able
out
to.
that I am not very optimistic about you guys finding a tank.
I already found one.
Oh, no shit, because I've just
But,
watched around the fucking hall.
We're taking too long, so they might have logged off.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you had a tank. You didn't say anything.
I don't know. They might still be on.
Yeah, get him, Vagrant. Here, let me pass you lead. Vagrant's on it.
Not really. He didn't even tell us. Jeez.
Yeah.
You
Communication.
guys were all like,
Let's just forget about us doing the alert.
No, I wasn't.
No, we had to cover some stuff.
I mean, yeah, we had to talk a little bit, and then, I wanted to see how the test server affected my live stream anyway this week. Is everyone still cool in the live stream? I mean, is it blinking out, or am I getting any issues or anything? I don't
Might
know.
want to go ahead and check your Nighthawk and see if it's smoking.
No, my Nighthawk's humming, baby. Woo!
Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that.
Crappy.
Pass me back, Lee.
You put Crappy as the group leader, we're fucked.
It's humming until that one day you chuck it down the alley like the other router.
No, this is this
Hey,
one's
Crappy.
the shit.
I am. I was just slow. I was in the middle of something.
Oh yeah, I'm healing. I forgot.
If you're healing, it's doomed.
Shit.
You know,
I got
fucking
5506. My restoration's 5506 right now, and I'm still rocking the vestment chess piece. And my mods right now aren't the greatest, but oh well.
Come on, cool guy. Why don't you put on all fucking tier 4 and do it? Come on, cool guy.
So what's with the 2 hits when you're doing a weapon mastery combo? The first weapon attack always has 2 hits on it.
Yeah, if you're spec'd into that weapon mastery.
Yeah, what's with that? Is that like
extra.
supposed to be like that?
Because you'll
No,
see
it's a glitch. It's interacting with that other glitch where Swarm gets double ticks. They need to fix both.
No,
Swarm doesn't get double ticks on it. What are you talking about? Swarm is garbage.
Vagrant put in the chat, the DCO Project podcast needs a tank to run the tier 6 alert villain side. That's really going to get them.
Yeah, that's
going to get them running to the.
You know, I'm going to put this out there. If this does take you 2 hours, like people are saying in the chat, and you're starting now, you are obligated to make this a 3-hour podcast.
I'll delete my character if this takes
you have to finish before we end the podcast.
What
That's what my wife says.
What power are you right now, Crappy?
I'm nature.
Oh god, man! See what's gonna happen is it's gonna take 2 hours because he's gonna be sitting there intentionally making it look like shit.
Nature's trash.
Oh yeah, there's a problem right there.
Make sure you tell them we're on the villain side.
Oh, I just want to test out all the weapon
Why the
mastery
hell
stuff.
is he using Bloom?
Well, for you, Puppet, I would probably go with, for Rage, I would probably go with Brawlin', because they're super fast, and then you can get back into your combo quicker, but still get that extra oomph. But for me, with Nature, I have a little more time. I'm doing the Focus Blast to Solar Flame.
Yeah, I was thinking about going to Brawlin'.
See where it says Solar Flame Mastery in the little charge up bar now? It says Solar Flame Mastery when you do the move. So you get 2 ticks. You get 2 damage ticks.
I see it.
See?
The Solar Flame is one-handed. The Solar Flame is it's good.
I forgot to buy my one-handed weapon because I actually spec'd into one-handed weapon mastery to go with a tap, 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 hold into the pulse beam.
You want to know how hard I hit when I stepped in a supply drop with Solar Flame? I don't even want to say it because it's going to get nerfed.
Oh, no.
1100.
Man. Didn't Kaiser 007 get a 45,000 crit?
Yeah, that was on a penetrating strikes glitch.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
That's probably what that was.
Look at my guy looking like an Amazonian yellow lantern core guy.
Thank God you could do this without a healer, because I don't know about this guy healing.
Shit.
You know, when that update drops, that's about the only DPS you're going to see for a minute.
What?
Light.
Oh, it's definitely going to be...
Snaptrap fans spam all over the place. Now they made it easy mode for everybody.
How do you think about those gadgets changes, Crappy?
Gadgets blows.
Mm-hmm.
They fucking retarded.
Sorry, Vagrant. I didn't know you had somebody lined up.
Take gadgets from a good power and fucking make it a little
I didn't know
poopy.
you were ready.
Oh, no. If you would have said, hey, I got a guy, we would have been, oh, okay.
Just go with another DPS. Come on, you can do it.
And then if you're using if you're using the one-handed to the Solar Flame, then you have an awesome melee combo too. Spin chop into fucking dual wield, whatever it is. The dual wield tap 6 last move, and that fucking hits. I hit for 10k with that shit.
So how do you save? Like, how would you go about saving all of your weapon styles? Like, how do you save those? Do you just go?
That's not. They said you're going to be able to change your secondary weapon, but right now there's not an option to change the style on your secondary weapon.
Yeah, they said
Like
that
on
they're
the
going to
secondary
add some
weapon
kind of
attack.
thing in the styles tab, to where you're going to be able to change any weapon style.
Hey, get on that.
What about the tier 6 synthetic mods? When
That's probably not going to drop until the next DLC.
the next DLC? Okay.
And they probably really won't have experts in there. Just regulars.
You know what I can do here? I can go and show everyone the Themyscira command post.
What they need to do though, they need to fix this bullshit where since I'm spec'd into one-handed and then dual dual wield weapon mastery too. So that way I could do my ranged attack with the fucking one-handed solar flame, and then I could also do melee combos with one-handed to dual wield. But since I'm spec'd into the one-handed mastery, I can't just do a regular spin chop and clip it with a power. I lose the damage doing the weapon mastery combo, but it just cancels out your damage. They need to change that. You have to not be spec'd into the weapon mastery to be able to clip it and get the
Yeah, that
damage
would
from
annoy
it.
me.
See, the only
That's
thing over
real
here with the
stupid.
Royal Quartermaster is you get sodas. You buy sodas here. To get to the actual Tier 6 vendor, you have to go into the Gotham Under Siege.
Oh, look at that brand new area they created right there. God damn, they're so good.
Oh, puppeteer.
Kaiser, why don't you get on the test server, damn it? You need a tank.
I'm no tank.
That's right, Kaiser. You have fucking disposable income.
And here is Vending Unit 10.
No, I don't.
Kaiser, you want to tell everybody what you do for a living?
Wait. Stop
You
right
don't
there.
want me to
Stop right
tell
there.
them?
Stop right there. Hold on. Did they just rehash? Is that the room from the?
Gates
Is
and
that-
Chargers.
Yeah?
Yes,
That's
yes,
the
Kaiser.
Gates
That was
room.
my.
What'd you
For the
think they
second
were
floor.
going to do,
Man.
Kaiser?
Oh my
Yo.
god!
Yo, they rehashed that, and then they rehashed all of Gotham.
Yep. They just put, basically they changed the color of the sky in Gotham. What's that spaceship that flies by real quick though? There's like a jet.
That's supposed to be an Amazon warship.
Amazonian warship, okay. See, I thought they were going to have like actual ships, like boats, but yeah, I saw that. That looked pretty cool. But they have like some cyclopses and shit like that. I don't know if that's a word. I don't know if that's the plural, cyclopses. But they have some mythical creatures like running around in Gotham a little bit. That's about the only changes. But you can't tell where the boundaries are. They don't have any like they don't have.
Yeah,
any,
they don't have like the lantern shields.
Yeah, they don't
showing
have the
that there's a
barriers
boundary.
to see where the boundaries are. I kept running into boundaries. Vagrant Gaming on YouTube just got a sub. Tell Flip Flop to get a tank.
Oh well, I have Jiffy doing a duo. So when that person's done,
Oh, who's Jiffy?
that should be our tank. Just some person. They said that they were a tank.
Oh, okay, cool.
I'm still gonna be like shouting every now and then,
Yeah.
just in case Jiffy like logs off or something.
Right.
So Jiffy, don't let us down.
Yeah, come on, Jiffy. We need you in a jiffy.
That was lame.
Yeah.
How do you write
It
in
was
the
supposed
show
to be
notes?
lame.
Hey, Crappy, why don't you tank for us, since you know how to tank?
I want a DPS and try a weapon mastery though. I don't want to get some lame bonus from fucking weapon mastery and tanking.
It's true.
I think I'll go ahead and buy my Tier 6 chest while we're at it.
Yeah.
Oh my god, my cap locks was on. Some fucking internet asswipe is gonna be like, your caps lock is on, man.
Yo, why
There's
you
a-
shouting, bro?
There's
why
a
is your cap
huge ass
locks
like
on?
spawn glitch right here. It looks
Could
like
be worse. They could be starting at noobs be like crap.
Oh my god, that was going on all day the other day.
Look at that.
Hey.
Lead by example, 50 feet points. I got all the Amazonian Tier 6.
Hey, Count, you should come to the Gotham Under Siege area in a second.
I am in there.
Para 242 says that they'll tank.
Para 242 says I'll tank. Villain side. Yeah, make sure they know villain side.
Villain side alert.
I'm already in there.
All right. Oh,
He's a
phase
hero.
phase to me.
He's a hero.
A hero.
Unless you're in the PvP phase.
I'll phase with you. Oh, I'm in PvP.
Oh, that's why. You can't come check out this really funny shit.
I'll just have to. Well, yeah, I'm in the PvP phase. I didn't really pay attention. I think it's just a habit that when I create a new character, I just put PvP. We need a tank.
I accidentally put that in caps. Oops. I'm just gonna go on the forums and write in all caps all the time.
Somebody, anybody in the chat that has a legendary account on the PC and has the test server.
See, like, this is the problem with Villain side.
Yeah, I was
And
figuring on a
so
Saturday
much more
night.
prevalent.
And I don't want to
It's
do
so
it
much
on
more
the hero
prevalent
side.
on PUSPC. to where
Divine
it's-
Goddess says that they will tank, but it's going to be a minute they're in a mission. They're CR 103. Make sure that's villains.
Too
Step
low.
up your gear.
Too low.
103 is too low. Yeah,
we
we're.
need CR 105,
No,
150.
what is going to be the highest CR with this new stuff? I'm 105 right now.
Are you? I'm not 105. I'm only 104.
You're a bum.
I'm 105.
How are you 105?
You're
What
a
am I
scrub.
missing?
105's the highest.
Did you get the tier 6 gear and then you put synthetic experts?
Oh, no, I didn't put synthetic experts because they don't have balanced mods.
See, just put in synthetic experts.
I'm not worried about being 105 CR. I'd rather
Yeah, you're all right.
correct fucking mods in my shit. I don't want to put straight might in my fucking head and stuff like that.
Divine. Make sure you send Divine. Keep in communication with Divine Goddess, definitely.
Why can't you do it?
I'm busy. I'm running the show.
Counting as YouTube money.
No. What are you talking about? I don't care about that shit.
I'm talking about Divine and Jiffy. Telling Jiffy the crowd's getting antsy.
What time is it anyway? Oh my god, it's 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we got to get...
We could finish this in a half hour.
What do you have to do anyway, Crappy?
I have nothing to do. I'm
Jiffy
gonna do
Jiffy
it.
says it's a hard duo.
Shit.
With
We'll
certain
fucking-
combinations of roles, I can see how it would be hard.
I mean, what would you suggest, since you're the only one that has actually ran the duos? Like healer DPS or maybe healer troller, take a little longer. But
Controller, I was a controller and I had a DPS, and we did just fine. No
Oh.
wipes.
with no
As,
healer,
as long as your two roles aren't.
We were able to do it just fine because I would save my supercharge of Bastion for hard moments, like
I
during
got you.
bosses.
I got you.
So when my DPS would get low on health, or if they would drop, then I would either pop Grandeur or Bastion when I needed to pick them up, and then they would, pop a potion when they needed to when they got back up, or I would go and find a healing barrel before they revived, and then they would be fine.
So
So
how would
controller's pretty good to have just because you can group shield, unless you're gadgets.
And just because you don't run out of power, too, man. I hate running
Yeah.
out of power.
It's like it's really like literally since Weapon Mastery came out, and if you're constantly using Weapon Mastery combos to where you're making your powers less in power cost, I was barely ever running out of power.
how would you compare them to the Sons of Trigon duos?
A little more.
I mean, obviously, I know it's going to be harder.
They're
but-
obviously a little more difficult.
Yeah, obviously, I know it's
but
gonna be-
about the same level of difficulty.
Okay.
Nothing too crazy.
Okay. I mean, the Sons of Trigon duos, the first time you ran them, especially the Knight's Dome, that was a little challenging, the first time.
Oh, the first time I went in the Night's Dome, we just tried to jump in the middle of them, and we were under geared, and we got fucking pooped.
That's
on.
what I was basically referring to, that you had to be kind of cautious that first fight, those groups in that Knight's Dome. Oh, there we go. Are we
My
ready?
weapon mastery combo is slow as balls, so you'll have no problem keeping up with power with me. I feel like I'm fucking
Here we
in
go.
the Stone Age.
Our apologies to Divine Goddess, but
Tanks are like gold. You got to take them and keep them.
there you
Well,
go.
Jiffy said that they're 105 CR, so. And Jiffy said that they were ready first. I was pretty much gonna go with whoever
God, you're
was ready
elitist.
first.
All right, I'm
Hey,
queuing. I'm queuing in. I'm gonna go take a leak. I'll be right back.
Hey,
Nice.
if Jiffy's rage, just go ahead and kick count.
Well, thanks.